We previously watched this clip, but for the context of this video, I'm going to play it again.
On government. You know, in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did. I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it, not because they were squeamish about sex or drugs, but because the Obama campaign said anyone who reports on this gets no access to the Obama campaign. On government.
Man, that was some gangster shit. If you ask me, look, you report on this, you ain't gonna have no job. But of course, who wants to, work in an environment like that? I guess his new name is Barack Obama. And as far as Tucker, I strongly recommend that he avoids any bodies of water. Somebody even said he wasn't known as Bathhouse Barry for nothing. Now, we watched a clip of Larry Sinclair when he was explaining, I don't know where he was, but he was explaining the interaction that he had with Obama. Here's him furthering that explanation. All I'm going to say is prepare yourself because, boy, you are about to be shocked.
Meet Larry Sinclair.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Sinclair?
Currently, I run a nonprofit in Cocoa building affordable housing.
Now, in 2008, when Obama announced his candidacy for president, you made some explosive allegations about him that dated back to some events that occurred in 1999. Is that the year that you met Barack Obama?
It is.
Where did you meet him?
Outside of a bar in Chicago.
What were you doing?
I was on a night out. I had asked a limo driver if he knew anyone that would be interested in showing me around the town. And it was clear for the limo driver that I was looking for someone to enjoy the night with. The introduction was made through the limo driver.
And what happened?
We had a few drinks. I had made some comments about wanting Coke. So we got in the limo and left. And we started drinking. I started snorting. He started smoking. I actually put my hand on his knee and started to rub up his thigh. And I performed oral sex on Barack Obama. The following day, I actually get a knock on my hotel room door in Gurnee, Illinois, only to find Barack Obama standing in front of it. He had actually come back for seconds. I performed oral sex on him in the hotel room at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Gurnee, Illinois.
Oh.
Were there drugs involved in the second night as well?
There was.
Who produced those?
He actually brought those with him.
Now, Obama at that time was a state senator.
I actually had no idea who he was.
And then when did you find out that it was Barack Obama?
Watching the 2004 DNC convention.
Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Thank you.
And it hit me, and at the time, I was just kind of floored.
Good afternoon. My name is Montgomery Blair Sibley. I'm the attorney for Larry Sinclair.
Now, you have this press conference.
I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine.
After the press conference, you are arrested
by the D.C. Police Department upon the orders of Beau Biden, Attorney General for Delaware.
So this is Joe Biden's son, Beau Biden.
It is. Apparently, he had a grand jury indictment from 2 weeks after I went public on Obama accusing me of theft that never took place.
Shortly before you made these public allegations about Obama, you were contacted, you say, by a man named Donald Young.
Donald Young was the choir director in Jeremiah Wright's church in Chicago.
This is the church Obama attended?
Exactly.
And what did Donald Young tell you?
That he, too, had intimate relations with Barack Obama and had for years, and that I needed to protect myself, that they were going to come after me.
What happened to him?
He was shot point blank in his apartment in Chicago.
The murder was never solved?
No, it wasn't.
Donald Young's mother subsequently made a public comment, I believe reported in one of the tabloids. What did she say?
She wanted to know why her son had to die to protect his friend, the president, which was referring to Barack Obama.
Did you have this kind of a conversation where you describe what happened to you on any of the major networks?
No.
Did the New York Times or the Washington Post interview you?
Of course not.
Have you heard of Stormy Daniels?
Who hasn't heard of Stormy Daniels?
On the alleged affair between Donald Trump and adult film star Stormy Daniels.
Please welcome Stormy Daniels.
Please welcome Stormy Daniels. Here we go.
22 million viewers tuned in to 60 Minutes Sunday to hear Stormy Daniels' story. I hereby, along with my colleague Mayor Pro Tem John D'Amico, declare it Stormy Daniels Day in the city of West Hollywood.
Okay.
What happened to Larry Sinclair Day? Whether or not you believe their stories, these two did not get equal treatment from the media.
I see.
The power of the media is not just the power to twist the news, it's to make the news and even to fabricate the news. What's the solution? We have to create alternative forms of media, and we have to reduce the power of the media in our minds.
I could definitely say mainstream media is definitely losing its impact. I mean, look at how we like to receive our information. Through us. But this right here, man, major truth bombs, bro. For some people, I'm pretty sure it doesn't surprise them at all. Like this guy says, this does not surprise me at all. Why do you think Obama forced the homosexual marriage thing down the throats of Americans when more than 50% of America object? And a lot of people that live in Chicago say that this right here was no surprise to them at all. And at this point, like, what's the point of even watching mainstream media? I'm thinking independent and alternative is the only way to go. And of course, we definitely got to make sure we verify the information as always from anybody. But plot twist, finding out that Joe Biden, even though it was his son, is somehow connected to the silencing of the Obama gay victims. I'm thinking that conversation went something like, all right, Joe, get your son to get, that taken care of. I can make you vice president. He might even said, I even throw you Ukraine. And then he went on to become the president, which is more like a Trojan horse to America right now. But how do you feel, America? I really want to know. How do you feel? Because we've been hacked. I mean, this is clearly old news, so it got to be a pain to not have done your due diligence. I'm starting to believe that the problem isn't even the corrupt politicians. They'll always be around and easily replaceable. They are replaceable, right? What it is the millions of brain-dead sheeple who believe the blatant lies. Like, shit be so obvious and people just choose not to care. Again, it's your thing. Obama, do what you want to do, but you was breaking laws, my guy. And I'm going to say it again, man. Joan Rivers, she passed away shortly after exposing information like this. Even calling, I don't even want to say that part. And you can't hear this story without wondering more and more about Obama's chef. There's a lot of theories surrounding that, so I can't conclude what happened specifically, but one of the biggest theories that was surrounding that was the chef was getting ready to come out with some sort of tell-all book exposing Obama, and he apparently wasn't. I got to give a huge shout out to Dinesh, man, for sticking his neck out to provide information like that. As far as Michelle being Michael, look at this.
Best military in the world. Michael and I.
Does anything scare him?
Well, when Michelle's mad. When Michelle's mad.
Michelle Obama is a man. Oh yeah. Her real name is Michael. She's a trans. Oh yeah. I would have thought you noticed the dick in her pants. Oh yeah. Obama's really a homo. His wife is a man. Oh yeah. They had the country fooled with it. They really had us fooled. They had the whole world fooled with it. Yeah, they had us all fooled. Michelle Obama is a man. Oh yeah.
In today's society, somebody will reply something like, just because she got a little dangler doesn't mean that she's a man. I'm just saying. It was the slip-ups for me, the and what's to be ashamed of, man? That'll probably get you more votes than these times. Now, I'm not saying that this confirms anything. I'm just saying, watching the video that this man put together, bruh.
It's been a wonderful day full of surprises.